Hey everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. All right, I'm here to talk to you about Degen Safe, or the LC SHIB token on Solana. I've talked about this a while back. I said I actually came onto my radar over a year ago. We got into it, we made some great gains, and right now I think is the perfect time. If you are new to this project or new to this channel, check it out. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. Not financial advice, but I'm telling you right now, Degen Safe, or the LC SHIB token, is getting ready to absolutely go parabolic. They're tapping into something huge. So with no further ado, let's dig into this. So you can check it out here. This is the chart. I got into this way back over here, back at the beginning. We got in around a 300-400K market cap back in 2025, back in May. And it ran all the way up here to, like I said, $8-9 million. We made some great gains. It traded sideways for a while. And when they launched their V1 of Degen Safe, it ran up to like almost $15.5 million. Of course, it's retraced. The markets have been terrible. Everything going on in crypto in the space. But it's been holding strong. It's been holding right around this $2 million market cap since February, all the way up until April, right? Okay, where we're in right now, I mean, up until May 1st. And they've just now launched their V2. So you might be asking, what is Degen Safe? Well, if you haven't seen my other videos on it, if you haven't seen me talking about it, Degen Safe is, well, it's needed in the space. Let me come over here. Let's check out their website. So Degen Safe is basically, they're calling it the pump fund killer. Okay, so we all know Pump Fund, all right? It's the pump and dump platform. Everybody goes in there, they launch tokens and projects, and 95% of them rug. Some people make money, most people lose money, but the only people that really make are the creators and the Pump Fund founders, okay? So I just wanted to show you something before I really dig into this. I just did a quick Google search. How much has Pump Fund made? And since Pump Fund has launched in 2026, look at this. They've made over $1 billion. Okay, in accumulated revenue. That's just the founders. Okay, that's not talking about the token creators and the rewards and all of the other stuff. That's just Pump Fund itself and the amount of money that they've extracted from the space. Insane. Okay, so let that sink in. Let that just be a guide to what the potential is for the Degen Safe project here, or for the LC SHIB token. Okay, so you can scroll down here. You can click on create a token. I'm not going to do that right now, but it's super simple. It only takes a few minutes. I guess it's easier than Pump Fund in a lot of ways. You sit there, you connect your wallet. You only need a few dollars in the LC SHIB token, a few dollars in Solana, and boom, you can create a token. And they've set this up in a way that is really, really, really safe. You can see there already is a lot of projects that are launching on here, so you can come and get involved. Now, of course, this is a new platform. It's a new project. People need to be aware of this. And you might ask yourself, how are people going to find out about this? Well, the interesting thing is that LC SHIB, or the LC SHIB token, and that is linked to Degen Safe, is actually backed by some big Shiba Inu OG whales, okay? And they're going to be talking about it, doing some promoting. So the entire Shiba Inu community is going to know about Degen Safe. And trust me, there's a lot of people involved in that community that launch projects. And now if they start launching their projects through the Degen Safe platform, Valhalla is all I'm going to say. This thing will moon like crazy, okay? So there's a lot of amazing features. I highly recommend you come over here and check it out. But they have so many more features than you could ever find on Pump Fund. Okay, there's stuff there that's protecting the investor, protecting the individual, and there's a lot of transparency. Okay, so all of this stuff is things that you need to really check out. I highly, highly recommend you guys come over here and get involved. And like I said, today is May 1st, and they have just now launched their V2. And I think that this thing is set to absolutely take off. Now, I think it's going to be a slow grow, but this is a true utility project. Now, from my understanding, there's going to be staking of the LC SHIB token, okay, which is the backbone of Degen Safe. You're going to be able to hold the LC SHIB token, and I understand, now don't quote me on this, I don't know the percentages and everything else, but you will be able to stake your LC SHIB token and get passive income, revenue from all of the rewards that come in from people launching projects on Degen Safe. Now you might ask yourself, how much is that going to be? Well, I divert back over here to this. pump fund since 2026 has made $1 billion. Now, am I saying that Degen Safe is going to be as big as pump fund? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, but even if they tapped into a fraction of this, even if Degen Safe in the next 2 to 3 years made, I don't know, let's say a couple $100 million, and that money was divvied up to the LC SHIB token holders, could you imagine? Could you imagine what that would do for the LC SHIB token price? Would this be a $3 million market cap? God, no. If Degen Safe actually paid out, let's say $100 million or $200 million in rewards, could you imagine what that would do to the token price for LC SHIB and the holders if that was being paid out in passive income and revenue coming in Solana, right? So it's not like just standard staking where it's just, it's just a Ponzi scheme. This is actually generating revenue. Could you imagine the feeding frenzy and how much people would be jumping and biting at the bit to buy this token? This thing would be $1 billion market cap. This would be $1 billion market cap token. Okay. And that is really where I see this going. Now, like I said, not financial advice, do your own research, do your own due diligence. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm looking at the writing on the wall. I'm looking at, it's a utility platform. I'm looking at, this is equivalently good and if not better and safer than pump fund. Okay. There you go. Check number 2. How are they going to get people to use it? Well, they have access to the Shiba Inu community, one of the biggest meme coin communities in crypto. They have access to that. Interesting. Okay. Check number 3. Like it ticks all of the boxes. Okay. This is an absolutely amazing undervalued project. So like I said, this is not, I don't think, a quick play. It's not a pump and dump token. It's not a meme coin. This is something that could truly make life-changing gains. Imagine getting in at a $3 million market cap, and this would even go to, like, let's say $1 billion market cap. I mean, that's like a 300 or 400x from here. I mean, I don't know, give or take. Insane gains, insane money to be made. Okay. Now, I truly believe this has that potential. I really, truly believe it does. Like I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But when I look at this, I look at Degen Safe. The space needs this. It needs transparency. And what they're doing here is they truly are creating, amazing lineups. They're creating a safe place, and they have so much more. I don't want to use the word, I guess I would use the word integrity in comparison to pump fund. There's going to be a lot of transparency when you come over here. So like I said, you can come over here, you can click on create token. It's very simple. I might even create a token one of these days and just to play around with it and to show you guys how easy it is. But you basically, connect your wallet, you create the token name, you create the ticker, you can create the supply, 1 billion, 100 million, 10 million, custom, whatever you want to do. Super easy, right? Description of the project, website, X, Telegram, upload your video or image banner, and that's it. Create the token creation fee is $2 in Solana and $2 in the LC SHIB token. And you can also click on this, the automatically purchase tokens during the creation deployment. And then you hit deploy. And that really is it. That's as difficult as it is to launch through these guys. So very interesting, very, very straightforward. And I think it's going to really change a lot of ways that people do this stuff. Now, like I said, you can also create your own profile in here when you connect your wallet. So you can basically start to create as a creator. You can, from my understanding, you're going to be able to get points and ranked. Hey, like, okay, this person has launched 20 projects and they've all rugged. Okay, we don't want to invest in that one, right? Oh, this person has launched 20 projects and they all did 100x. We want to invest in this guy, right? So there's also going to have this. And so my understanding is that you're going to be able to do this. Of course, people can use different wallets, but if you find people that are launching projects, you can really start to follow them and you can be like, okay, this is a good one. Okay, this guy, yeah, he's a scammer. Oh, it's his first project. Okay, well, maybe he's just using a new wallet. This might be a little more risky, right? So there's a lot of really cool things that you can kind of come over here and you can check out. So like I said, just, get involved, see if you see what I see. But when I look at this, there's a lot of potential. I also just see here they have their staking link. So it doesn't show any of their APY or any of that stuff just yet. But yeah, it's all available. It's all ready to go. So you can start to stake your tokens. It looks like straight away. So over here, you can basically see the #1 stakers. I'm sure some of these are the team and the different communities that have just put them in here and they're locked up. But it's really, really awesome to kind of get involved and see what all of this stuff is. Look, we got boosts. You got different things in here so you can boost your tokens. I'm just scrolling through here. So I'm seeing all of this just as you guys are. I haven't really looked through the website because it just launched today. So I'm actually just looking at this at the same time that you are. But there's a lot to get into. There's a lot to dig into it. Like I said, I've been expecting this launch for some time, and I really think it's going to do well. Like I said, I think the space needs it, and I think there's huge potential. And like I said, I remember over in my VIP Telegram chat, we were talking about this around a 300-400K market cap, and it ran all the way up here to like $8 million. We made some insane gains. I know that a lot of people took some profits, got out. It traded sideways pretty much from January 2025. I mean, pretty much all the way up in here to right around this $2.5-3 million market cap. Ran all the way up here to 15 million. Of course, we've had, all the political crap going on. It's dumped down, but it's been holding strong right around this $2 million market cap, 1.5 to $2 million market cap. And I think it's just getting ready to take off again. This thing, in my opinion, is, I said, like 100x is a, $300 million market cap from here. Okay. So easy. 100x, a $300 million market cap is nothing for a project like this. Going up against Pump Fund, tapping into the SHIB community, this has so much potential. So like I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this. But when I see it, I see potential. And I just wanted to put this on your radar. Today was their V2 launch. So I had to make a video on it. I just wanted to, like I said, get it out there. And like I said, you heard it here first. Like I said, there's not a lot of KOLs. There's not a lot of YouTubers talking about projects like this. And I do try to find you guys great gems. And if you guys are interested, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Follow me on X. We also have a free Telegram chat, no risk, all reward. And we have our VIP Telegram chat. And we talk about great projects. Like I said, we were talking about this around a 200-300K market cap. Let that sink in, year and a half ago. So once again, guys, amazing potential inside of the VIP Telegram chat. We would love to have you over there. Patreon link is in the description below. So check it out, get involved. We're always looking for opportunities, and we're here working for you guys, working for the community, and we would love to have you over there. So everybody have a great day. Pick up some Degen Safe, and I'm pretty sure we'll see you guys on the moon. Take care, everybody.